always getting there, but not far enough.
Yes.
We get
More
like
coffee.
3/4 of the way there.
Rag pipes, that's funny.
Very clever. He's got some good ones this morning. Stay with us. I'm sure there's more coming ahead. Traffic-wise this morning, we'll take you out to Interstate 80. What's going on there? Not a whole lot. Traffic moving along. Keep an eye on it for you. I want to also take you to live Doppler radar because we have some showers starting to just now enter extreme northeast Iowa. And this is right around, again, that US 20 corridor. I think that's where the majority of the showers will stay this morning. These are tracking off to the north and east, more easterly though. I would say east-northeast at this point. May see a couple of these backfill later down here towards Oskaloosa and Deep River west of Iowa City, but for the most part, many of us are going to remain dry for the first half of the day. Once we get into the afternoon, that's when we'll wait for this piece of energy here to start ejecting into parts of Nebraska and Kansas, and that low pressure system will also be heading for us, especially by tomorrow, bringing a widespread soaking needed rainfall. Temperatures this morning, not bad, 40s, mid-40s at that. Geneseo kind of the warm spot at 49. You got a boundary sitting just across the south half of the area, so Princeton, the boundary right on top of you. You notice, yeah, just a little bit cooler as you head to the north of that. Next 8 hours, we'll keep temperatures into the 60s for this afternoon. I think 64 will be a good spot to land. A lot of clouds and eventually some showers. Those showers will start especially after the 3-4 o'clock hour. Notice we go cooler tomorrow, so we still have the opportunity to see some snowflakes mixed in with this rain that'll be moving in throughout much of the day. So let's go through future track. 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Yeah, we've got some steady rain working up, so it is going to be a wet start to the day, and that rain's going to continue throughout even much of the afternoon. Now, when we get into the evening, you notice the snow starting to take shape from Waterloo to just east of Des Moines. That's where the accumulation is likely going to stay, because by the time the cold air gets here, this storm system will be wrapping itself up, losing energy, losing moisture, kind of choking itself off from the moisture, if you will. And you notice the precipitation really just falls apart. So this is very early Saturday morning. It all falls apart. We begin to dry out. Here's where the snow is likely going to accumulate, to the north and west of Cedar Rapids and also Monticello. Fine by me and many of you, I'm sure. Going into the weekend, now we're going to dry out. 50s for Saturday, also mid-60s for Sunday. Now early next week, this is going to be a nice system coming in, bringing in another good round of rain. A reminder, we're in moderate drought here in the Quad Cities, but after rain tomorrow and also rain coming in early next week, that could potentially add up to more than an inch for some of us. That's going to be some welcome news, and also should put a little bit of a dent in the drought conditions that are coming in. Now beyond that, wet start to the work week next week. Will dry out by Thursday. It'll also be cooler too, with a lot of 40s by then. But I also want to remind you too, we're not done with snow in the Quad Cities. Sneaking into next month, the month of April, nearly 82% of those months since the late 1800s have had snow, at least a trace. And it also looks like too, some of them have been pretty significant. 7 inches back in 2020, 13 inches in 1997. Bottom line, don't bury that shovel quite yet. Snow is still possible even into next month, guys.